Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to discuss about device configuration, how to configure uh, our device from Intune. Right now, any device configuration is done from ACCM or Active Directory group policy. Under organization, you use group policy to configure your to restrict some policies on your device, and also you use ECCM to do some changes on your device. For example, you run task sequence when you create the image, and change the layout, and also enable the BitLocker, some other things through some custom scripts, or you deploy some scripts or from ACCM or from Active Directory group policy. Uh, if we want to change the workload to the Intune has some capabilities to do those configuration for you. And this Microsoft documentation is giving us what settings and features are available when we want to configure devices over in Intune. For example, we see here apply feature settings on device for Windows 10 later, for holographic, for business, iOS, iPad, Mac, Android, and Android enterprises. If we come to this settings documentation, basically Microsoft enable disable different devices within your organization. Like these settings and features are added to your configuration profile. You can create profile different device. And I said this is basically talking about the one we just saw here. We can have some administrative group policy, some certificate, custom delivered optimization, device features. These are the features available in Intune you can use to configure devices. In order to do that, we need to change the workload in ECCM co-management. Right now, you see device configuration is only ECCM is managing it. Previously, we switched our client apps Office Click to Run over the pilot Intune. I need to move device configuration over Intune. And I need to go back to the staging. Since I'm using pilot, I'm going to go select my collection for device configuration. So this device is able to get the configurations from the Intune. Once we apply these changes, there's some timing. I think it takes it takes a while to these changes get reflects. Let me check the documentation. Here is how long does it take for device to get the policy profile or app after they assign? So this is we will do once we create a profile. But for the device to get the actual policy, we need just to come to device. Let me go to the collection. I'm going to right click and click download the computer policy. So this will apply changes, so it'll let the device work with the Intune, so Intune will push the device configuration. Now, coming back to the Intune, under here, under device, Windows, and here we have configuration profiles. If we, this is by default, when you create your Intune, this is by default is created. You can delete or just keep it as this. You'll create a new one, create profile. And the platform, we have Windows 10 and later, and Windows 8.1 and later. I'm going to select Windows 10. And the profile type, we see we have settings, catalog, and templates. This is in preview. I'll go with templates here. In the templates, you see we have administrative templates as we see in group policy. The custom will come back later. You see delivery optimization, device restriction, email, domain join, upgrade. These are templates being created by Microsoft available here for us. If I go with the device restriction, if you mouse hover, you'll get some description with this. Click create. I'm gonna do device restriction 1. Click next. In here, we need to choose what we are trying to configure. Let's see, we have App Store. Um, okay, if you want to block the App Store, you can do from here. Okay, cloud storage, Microsoft account block, display messaging, password, Microsoft Defender. Uh, okay, smart scan. Let's see what else we have. Control panel settings, settings app, systems, device. You can block all these ones. This is a possibility that Microsoft makes this available. Microsoft Defender antiviruses, real-time monitoring. So definitely we want this one to be enabled. Behavior monitoring, and other configuration that your organization needs it. I don't want to go all over this one. I'll just select this one, and I'll also probably let's see what else. Control panel, accounts. What is saying? Block access to accounts and app settings. Okay, I'll just leave it as this. Okay, click next. Here I'm gonna include groups, exclude groups, and groups. So I'm gonna add all devices, any enrolled Intune devices. I'm gonna include this one. Here, if you want to add some rules, for example, if you want to add some rules, assign profile if OS edition, OS version, we have Windows 10 or Windows 11. Uh, I have, let me go, what do you have? Windows 10 price, Windows 10 IoT Core, this professional workstation. I'm gonna do these two. Okay. Education, Windows 10 professional. Okay. So I selected these options. These are you don't have to, but it's another feature Microsoft makes available. I'm gonna create. Now it's created. Now, if you want to wait, if I go back to the documentation, how long does it take for device to get a policy? You see, for Windows 10 PC enrolled devices, it takes every 8 hours. So in order to, if you, by default, the user needs, after 8 hours, you'll be able to see user devices. In production, you have to wait 8 hours. But if you want some test machine or your own machines, or yeah, you can navigate to our device. If you open the company portal, go to settings, click sync, or you can come back to the settings, account, access work. You can see this one, click info, and run the sync from here too. I would do it from here. You can choose both places, but I'll stay here because we can also generate some reports. You'll see if that policy has been applied. I'll wait this one till finish. I'll pause and come back. Still running, but there's let's create a generate report. Let's go report. So you see it's saying giving us the path report. If we go open this, refresh. This is the report, and if we go a little down, under manage policies. These are the policies being applied. Let's look for Defender. Looks like it's not been applied yet. Let me check. Um, device status. Okay, this one's saying it's completed. Okay, Windows 11 02. Okay, which one is it? Okay, 02. Let's go here. Close this one and generate report. Look for Defender. Here it is. Okay, so Defender. If we close this one, scroll up, these are the main report information, whether if you want to troubleshoot what policies applied and about from the over the Intune. These are information about device management, certificates, enrolled configuration sources and targeted sources, and manage policies. These are the policies being applied. If you slowly down, Defender. Allow real-time monitoring, and the value is changed to 1. So the Defender has been enabled on this device. Now, if as we saw here, it's succeeded. If you go to overview, let me refresh, should show one device. Yep, this is showing device. Maybe it takes time to update the chart. Okay, it's taking us to the device configuration. We're on the device page. See this one, device restriction 1 is succeeded. For now, I go back and still not yet. Okay, the dashboard, but we seeing it's succeeded. So this is how you deploy the policy, the configuration policy from from Intune. Now coming back to the device, Windows configuration profile. Now if you click profile again, select Windows 10 later, templates, under templates. So now if we go over the administrative templates, it's like similar we see in the group policy. If templates, I'll call it 1 in case if we create more. So here you see we have computer configuration and user configuration, same we have in the group policy. If you want to do some configuration on your device, you can either apply over for user or device. If you select for user, you'll see this one in computer configuration. We see different contents. These are the settings that Microsoft created and is available right now. If I go to printers, systems, system components, control panel, user account, apply default account pictures to all. So this is the policy thing allow administrator to standardize account pictures for all users and system. If you want to click enable or disable, not configure, I'm not going to select anything. So this is how you create your configuration, administrative changes as like a group policy we do. That's one. And if I go back, let's take a look at the custom one. Before going custom, okay, let's go to custom first here. I'm gonna call it test. Next. And here you see this is custom is OMA URI settings. If you click add, you see it has different kind of configuration. Like we see what is it. So Microsoft Configuration Service Provider, it's called CSP. Microsoft provides some service provider in order to support this kind of if you want to do some changes. So far Microsoft is working to bring us like a more complex template, like create those templates for us available like we saw here. And the first one, that's all settings. You just choose the settings and then choose the templates, and the settings available we apply and deploy. But if you want to do some other changes in your device, um, the configuration, if you see, read the details, configuration service providers interface to read, set, modify, or delete configuration settings on the device. These settings maps to registry keys. So anything you want to change on your device, that will goes through registry key. So this is also some configuration service provider supports WAP formats, sync MLA, and support both. So these are the CSP support, active sync. If you scroll all the way down, here you go. So these are different ones. It's a lot of there. And we have here account CSP. Let's go to account CSP. What is it? And it's giving. This is the format that goes. And okay, these are the numbers. And these are a little more complicated. I'll discuss this later time once I get more real test scenario for you guys. But if let's go to the, let me check. There's one I checked earlier. Let me find that one. Maps, yes. So here, see this one. This is the map is available on for us, and all for all country. California, this is the value. So if I go here, vendor to Microsoft, name, I'll call it CA map, description not, हमारा URI. Okay, I need to change this to integer now for OMA-URI. Let's add the Microsoft vendor. Now if I do /, let's go back to, see this one, maps, and copy the packages, and / the value. The value looking for California. Okay. Now in the value integer should be 1, so enable 1. I'm gonna save. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna click next. Here, let's add including groups. I'll include all users or all devices. Here the rule, if you want the same thing, I don't want to add some rules here. Create. Okay, let's apply it. So again, let's go back to the device. Let's close this one, minimize this. Let's sync our device, so it will sync back to Intune and get the new policy. Okay, it is running the policy. Let me go in meantime, refresh the page here. Device status, why it's showing error. Let's go device configuration, tests. Okay, let's go to error. No error code. Test. Let me try do one thing. It's called map. Let's check if it's, we need to first run the settings here. Okay. Let me sign in. Actually, let me go here. Settings, choose map. Okay. Oh, here you go. It's getting the California map now. It is downloading. So it's 613 megabyte. I'll leave it to complete. I'll be back. So it's still running. So it is working. We deployed the map and we opened the map and came to settings and choose the map. Now it's showing it's downloading. So this is how we use the custom settings with the CSP. We have different kind of CSP. This is one for map. We have for Office CSP. We just need to get this path and the name and installation and the ID. So we need to go through each one and test it out till we get familiar, and we can customize customize and configure our device using the CSP. It gives us more granular and more in depth. And as I mentioned here, if I come back one more here, so this is the main page. We need to go each one. So these are the mains one and giving us which version of the Windows is supported. For example, ActiveSync is supported Pro, but yes, for business, enterprise, all supported. And for example, this is not supported for business or Pro. For example, this is Defender. If you want to see this one, if you want to do more granular settings, they're available. But Microsoft is trying to build those templates for us, like we have in Active Group Policy. So that will help us easy to just apply the settings and available in the Intune. That's all. If you have any question, comment, this one should probably the error goes out after that get installed. I mean the map downloaded successfully. So this is how we configure devices, device configuration. And let me go back to device, Windows, configuration profiles, and then regarding the settings is also another. It's in preview. Let's check what it has. If you add the settings, we see browse by categories, bits, camera, for example. You need to click on, let's select it, double click. Okay. Now if you click allow camera, it gives in allowed or not allowed. These are other settings in Microsoft now is in preview. You can get also some feature of using this one. Let's do Office 2016 autosave. For example, BitLocker. Let's double click on it. Okay, allow warning for other disk, required device encryption. Let me select all. Allow warning for other disk encryption, required disk encryption, allow the admin to require encryption to turn on. We can do enable this one. Click next. All user, scope, review. Let me change the name of this one. Enable BitLocker using settings. Okay. Now let me go back to my device. Still running. It's a big size. Work. Let's use this one. Sync. Okay, so I run the sync. Let me go back here. Okay, enable BitLocker settings. Now it's showing one error. Let's see what's error. Okay, this is the device error. Allow warning for other disk encryption succeeded. Required device encryption. Error. Okay, the error code is 2. Let me go to device. Okay. Oh, I see here, encryption needed. Your work or school require this device to be encrypted. So basically, probably this setting is not doesn't encrypt the device. So we probably need to check the probably the other settings here. Let me go. Let's go in templates. Let me see here. Yeah, BitLocker, not domain joined. Let me go to administrative template. BitLocker. Computer. Let's see. Okay, it's not here. Probably I need to go to here. I think templates in the custom. Let me double check here. Identity endpoint protection. This is okay. Endpoint protection. Let's go here. BitLocker. Next. Okay. Windows encryption. Encrypt device required. Encrypt storage card. BitLocker base settings. Encryption. Okay. I'll just in this one. Okay, enable BitLocker encryption depending on your device, hardware version. Okay, so choose this one. All user, actually all device. No, I'm gonna click create. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to device, run the sync. Okay, device encryption. I just got this notification. Oh, okay. So here you go. I got a notification here. Now it's asking, are you ready to start your encryption? I don't have any other disk encryption software installed. Don't ask me again. Let's click no. Let's generate a report. Let's go here back, create. Let's BitLocker. Let me do encryption. Maybe it's not here. Let me go here. Manage policies, device health monitoring, security defender. I think it's not yet here. Probably, and I need to wait for the report to generate. So let me go back here. Okay, it's still not yet. Let me sync again so I can get that notification. Let me go to PC. But we did got the notification, so that's the correct settings we can enable to deploy, configure the settings to encrypt our device. Okay, I had to restart my device and run the sync again. Now I got the notification here. So if I click OK, I don't have any disk encryption software installed. Click yes. Okay. Save to your Azure AD account. Yes. Click next. Next. Encrypt use disk space only, faster or base encrypt entire drive. I'll use disk space. Game encryption mode, best for fixed drives or this device compatible mode. I'll do next. Start encrypt. Okay, so this is my one device. This is my other one. Let me restart this one. So you'll see faster. Because the first time I got notification, then I clicked no. Okay, it is encrypting my device, my drive. Okay, let's go here. See, it enabled the BitLocker icon here. I can see it. Let me log into my second client device. So we can run the synchronization and we will probably get the pop-up. Okay, then we will go to settings, uh, accounts, work access. Okay, click info, run the sync. Let me check here. Okay, device status. This one succeeded, and this one is still running. I mean, it's not applied yet. If I open the CMD host name, yep, this is the device. Probably this one needs some time. Let's see. But again, probably this one needs more time. So we got this one. It's still running. Um, so was successful. We finally able to encrypt our device. Oh, it's completed. That's good. Yep. So that's all. Please let me know if you have any question for device configuration profiles. Uh, I would suggest I'll talk. There's another. We'll talk about Active Directory templates on the next video. How you wanna, if you have some group policies, um, currently using your local AD, and you want to switch it to Intune, probably we need to check that. We'll talk about in next video about that. But if you have any question about this one, please comment below and subscribe. Thank you so much.